I would also like to speak briefly about the news over the weekend that the Texas National Guard, those troops are withdrawing from the state of Illinois. This withdrawal represents an unconditional surrender by the Trump administration. But more than that, it represents a massive waste of taxpayer dollars. The troops sat idle for more than 6 weeks, doing nothing to make our city safer. The estimated costs of these types of National Guard deployments are in the hundreds of millions of dollars. It is not lost on us that as we work through our budget proposal and work hard to protect programs while making difficult decisions over millions of dollars, the Trump administration is wasting hundreds of millions of dollars on National Guard deployments that never actually deploy. This is on top of the $40 billion that the Trump administration has sent to Argentina, while Americans are still dealing with the fallout of the gap in food assistance funding. The people of Chicago and Texas deserve a full accounting on how much taxpayer dollars were actually wasted on this political stunt. We promised to fight back against the militarization of our cities using every tool at our disposal, and we were successful in that effort. As we said from the beginning, the Texas National Guard belongs in Texas. There are many problems in Texas, including widespread poverty. That's what the governor of Texas should be counting on, and Governor Abbott should focus fully his attention on addressing that. The withdrawal of National Guard troops comes on the heels of the news that CBP leader Greg Bovino's withdrawal from Chicago. Bovino caused terror and chaos and left a trail of tears in our city. His assault on working class communities across our city were reprehensible. It ultimately undermined the work that we are making to make sure that the city of Chicago is a much safer place to live. The Trump administration half-heartedly even tried to then take credit for the work of the Chicago Police Department, our community partners, and our investments in driving down crime and violence. Pathetically, they even tried to point to the historic decline in violence over the summer as a result of their work, even though they did not arrive to Chicago until September. Apparently, the city of Chicago is so beautiful and beloved that the Trump administration believed that September counts as a summer month. While the Texas National Guard withdrew, as well as Bovino's redeployment, it certainly represents a significant victory in our fight against the unconstitutional federal overreach. The Trump administration's war on poor and working people, however, is still ongoing. We will continue to press our case in court, and we must continue to mobilize all available resources to fill the gaps left by Trump's cuts in health care, food assistance, and public education. We also must continue to keep our neighbors informed and activated around ICE activity in Chicago. We are glad that our collaborative work with the county, the state, and our community partners and city council has proven to be effective. But we still have a long road ahead of us to build a country where the needs of the people are prioritized over the greed of billionaires and large corporations.